Alright, so I did PTSD and veterans. So imagine your parent or guardian walking into Dick's Sporting Goods before their family to make sure that you are safe. That's how I grew up. My father would walk in first and make sure that his family was behind him and in his sight. And then he wanted us by his side at all times throughout the store. My dad is a veteran. He suffers from PTSD. He is my hero. My name is Ashlyn W. My project is all about veterans and how PTSD not only affects them, but everyone around them, including their families. Alright, what is PTSD? PTSD is a disorder in which a person has difficulty recovering after experiencing or witnessing a terrifying event. PTSD not only affects veterans, but it affects their families and everyone around them. Impacts on family. Veterans' families are mainly impacted because they are around them the most. While growing up with a family member who has PTSD, it taught me a little bit of what they go through. Some things are, when going anywhere, we would have to lock the doors of the vehicle. When at home, we would have to make sure all windows were closed and locked at night. And lastly, all doors would be locked before bed. And PTSD not only affects veterans, but it's like everyone around them. Some symptoms are nightmares or unwanted memories of trauma, avoidance of situations that bring back memories of the trauma, heightened reactions, anxiety or depressed moods. While researching, I've learned that friends and family may not recognize that they have PTSD symptoms. Common symptoms for them are more than 1 month of bad dreams, more than 1 month of feeling worried, guilty, alone, or on edge. PTSD symptoms vary based on individuals' experiences. We need to support our veterans more and let them know that they're not alone and that they have a good support system. Most family members or friends of a veteran don't realize that they are affected by PTSD. Veterans tend to keep it a secret that they have PTSD because they're scared of what others may think about them. A fact I would like to share with you all today is that we lose 22 soldiers a day to suicide, and that's 1 soldier every 65 minutes. So for my project, I volunteered at the Liberty House. What is the Liberty House? Liberty House is an organization that helps homeless and struggling veterans. This organization provides resources, referrals, foods, clothing, backpacks, tents, sleeping bags, gas cards, and bus passes. The residents stay between 90 days to a year. During their time with them, they follow a 4-step model, which is recovery, health and wellness, employment, and housing. The Liberty House is also a place where veterans can come in and hang out with other veterans in the community. While they are in the building, there's a rec center so they can play games or eat food with other veterans, tell stories, get to know their community. While volunteering at the Liberty House, I sorted donations, stocking shelves, and helping community veterans pick out items and check them out. My experience at the Liberty House, I met some pretty nice veterans. All the veterans came into the building. They were very grateful of what they could get, between brand new Carhartt jeans to vests to really anything. The most important thing that I would like everyone to know about the Liberty House is that all the staff there is wonderful. They're right as you walk in, they want to know how your day was, and they're 100% there for everyone that walks into the door, and their goal is to make sure that your experience is good and will let other people know about the Liberty House. So some resources if you or a loved one has PTSD. There's multiple, but I just listed 3. So there's the Combat Call Center, the National Center for Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder, and then the VA Crisis Line. And just remember that you are not alone. There are others out there that are going through what you're going through. and there are various places that you can go for therapy or treatments to help with your PTSD. In conclusion, I hope you all are going to walk away today from my presentation knowing more about veterans and some things they go through, also knowing that it's not just the veterans that suffer from PTSD, but it's their friends and family that are impacted. And I just want to do a personal thank you for all the veterans out there and just for all you listening today. Thank you.